introduce the group members. The members of Group 1 are Mahmut, Azra, Aliye, and Sabahat.
Members of Group 2 are Tuana, and Seven.
The debate topic is people who get better grades will be more successful in their future lives. Group 1 is the for team, Group 2 is the against team.
I would like to continue with the rules. Each member has 3 minutes to deliver their speech. The teams can take notes and prepare questions while listening to the opposite groups. Both teams can ask questions to each other at the end of their speech.
The judge members will score the debate out of 100. If everyone is ready, let's start with Group 1.
Welcome everybody. Today we are going to talk about the importance of grades and how it affects our future lives. But firstly, I want to talk about success. Money isn't everything, because you can't be everything with money. Now I want to ask you a question. Is school only an educational establishment? Absolutely not. School helps us to make new friends, and it teaches us how to talk properly, or in other means, it helps us to develop social skills. Also, we learn how to deal with our problems. Like, if we have something we don't understand, we are not behaving childishly. We go to the subject teacher to say our problem. This is seriously important, and we take the good advantages of this. It will help us be more motivated at school. If we are more motivated at school, we can increase our grades with the help of our friends. And with friends we meet along the way, and with our grades, we can be more successful in life.
I want to add to that and talk about self-confidence. First of all, self-confidence is something really important while getting a job. For example, right now, you're in school to develop your social skills, to be more confident. And in future, people will look at you for being confident. If you're more confident, this way, you will be more successful in your future life. And now, let's talk about responsibility. Successful people sacrifice their short-term pleasures for more important things like studying, especially math. I know you might say like there's like boring lessons like, for example, history and geography, but you will see that people who are also successful in these lessons are more successful in their lives too. Now, I want to add to that and talk about scholarships. If you're more successful in high school, then while getting into a university, you will have to prove your other skills, and like I said, in history and geography too. Those will help you get a scholarship. Scholarship is really important because it helps you get a better grade in university too. This way you can also pay less for school while getting your education. And if you want to add to that and get a degree, this is more helpful because if you want to be a doctor or an engineer, people mostly look at your degrees to decide whether you're successful or not. And if you say like, you don't have to go to school for like most of the jobs, this is not true, first of all. There are of course jobs that you don't have to go to. There's of course jobs that you can attend without going to school, but that is the small percentage of that. Mostly, like if you want to get a bigger job like a doctor or an engineer or a scientist, you need to go to school, get better grades and better education for that. And if you're still unconvinced, why not hear a word of friend of mine?
would like to summarize this. Eventually, I would like to summarize that the idea we advocate. We are not saying that our grades are everything in our life and we can't do anything without them. Of course we can. But we should concentrate on the system because what is the reality. Like none of the employees are looking how talented we are and hiring us to the job. They are not doing this. They need a proof from us, which is going to be the graduation document. This shows that the high school, we graduated from high school or university with good grades. And this is very important. Also, ignoring the importance of grades can be very hazardous because we have one feature and we suppose that we should make progress in this feature by having guaranteed steps. On the other hand, this can be a waste of time because of the wrong decisions we make, although the opportunities we have. Lastly, I want to talk about the successful persons that I think that I think everybody knows. Firstly, I want to talk about Marie Curie. She is a chemist. She had 2 Nobel Prizes and she became the first woman who took 2 Nobel Prizes in different fields. She graduated from Paris University. Albert Einstein. She is very famous with his theory of relativity and he graduated from the University of Zurich. As a scientist, like everybody knows, he's a Turkish scientist. He's a biochemist, molecular biologist, academician, and doctor. He graduated from 3 universities. And the common property of these 3 people, they had good grades in their high school life or university life. And they continued to this. So I think this is the biggest rule about this topic. Of course, there can be some exceptions, but exceptions do not break the rules. Thank you for listening.
Now is
Hello everyone, thanks for coming for listening us. We are going to talk on how grades won't affect your future. Grades are the most inaccurate measure of capability in their world. Researchers show that many students base their self-worth on their grades. The amount of stress in students' life is because of tests and grades. It also creates mental health issues such as anxiety for many students, all due to worrying about grades. Students may have challenges in a few files, but not every student might show this on the exam paper. Those people who are deaf learn sign language to communicate, but they are unable to show their abilities on the exam paper. While others have talent for athletics, everyone has unique talents and interests, but grades do not indicate or quantify them. Due to the stress that students get, many of them stage to resort to cheating. In a national research interview of 24,000 students from 70 different high schools, and 64% of them admitted to cheating. And it's possible to be a high performer and still get bad grades. Many factors will cause this. One possibility that the student does not have good study habits. What I mean by this is that the student doesn't show interest in their studies. They don't do their homework regularly or they wouldn't show up for school regularly. In a worldwide study of student assignments, Finland constantly ranks as or near top in academic achievement. In Finland, tests and grades play a much smaller role, and Finland tests and grades Finland is still credited as one of the best systems in the world. 93% of students graduate from academic or vocational secondary school. For the first 6 years of school in Finland, there is no measure of students' academic abilities. The only standardized test given is a final exam at the end of the senior year in high school. Finland students rank top 10 in the world for academic performance year over year. This is one of the reasons why our grading system is bad and it affects students negatively. Thank you.
I would also like to add that getting bad grades doesn't mean you can't get a job or make money. Those things only depends on your skills and abilities. A lot of career paths doesn't need to have good grades. All needs your graduation paper. A lot of famous and rich people were dropped out of school, but were still able to make their own companies and own their own success. Many examples will be shown later. And aiming for this course,
Could you please be more quiet?
Thank you. Aiming for good scores also discourages creativity. Creativity is an important thing for us as humans, because it's the only thing we have with more technology being created. And as well, it also discourages the students. They lose their desire to learn aiming for good scores. They don't want to learn about the subject, more like they want to ace their next test. Many students can be good at some subjects, but also bad at other subjects. This gives the impression of the student that they don't work hard enough, or are just not intelligent enough to get good scores. Here, an example is Albert Einstein, who was great at physics and math, but was also bad at other things, but he was still the genius that we know today. Even though there are many career paths that need you to get good grades, of course, like being a lawyer, an engineer, a doctor, these things you have to study for them, otherwise you won't be able to get them. But that still doesn't mean that grades make you successful. If you want to be a lawyer, you have to study and get a degree for you to be a lawyer. But if you want to be a chef, you have to cook a lot, you have to learn about a lot of recipes. It's your own choice to be successful. It only depends on your abilities, and your abilities are unlimited, and your choices are unlimited. If you're good at singing, you're good at art, you're good at cooking, a lot of career paths can give you these things, your success. Grading does not determine your success. What determines it is your skills, abilities, limits, and of course, hard work.
Okay, I prepared 3 examples for this subject. Last one, life is full of unlimited possibilities, so it's not that comes your way. Bill Gates, the founder of Microsoft. When Bill Gates noticed that computers needed programming to manage that technology rated that hardware, he dropped school and founded his own company. He played poker games with his friends because he didn't have enough money, and went on to set up Microsoft. Second, Mark Zuckerberg, the creator of Facebook. During his first years at Harvard, Mark Zuckerberg created the website Facebook, where the most attractive students in the school are chosen. But when it is discovered that he also hacked the school database, he is punished and dismissed from the school. After that, he collects some of his friends to create Facebook. And after 16 years, the former business grew to be worth $670 billion. And the last one, Walt Disney, the founder of Disney Company. He didn't go to high school. He had a poor childhood. His family was having trouble earning money. He also had to work to earn money. For this reason, he could not continue his education. His work so many times hasn't objected, but his topic didn't not give him up, and he won billions with his Mickey Mouse character. He founded the Walt Disney Company, the 53rd largest company in America, and he founded Disneyland, the most incredible theme park in the world. So, we believe that grades at school can determine your future success. Some people may not have a chance to contain education, but they are so determined to be successful in life that nothing can stop them.
firstly, I want to say that you give us an example with Albert Einstein. But yes, Albert Einstein was very successful in math and physics, but he was trying to improve his skills in chemistry, in history, geography, or literature. And like you can say he was not successful in these lessons, but he won something. No, he tried, and this shows that how a person can do for his aim. And firstly, I don't agree with this, but I am what we're trying to say. Also, I want to ask that you are saying that we can sometimes some people can be that they didn't study or didn't be successful in university, but become a good person, had a job. How can you explain us the relation between hard working and intelligence? Because yes, everybody has an intelligence, but how can we improve this without our grades or school?
So I believe that intelligence and hard work are two separate things. Many people may be intelligent, so they might not have to work hard for getting into good grades. But many other students, like any of us, could work a lot for a certain subject and still get bad grades. And I think that even though intelligence is I think many jobs doesn't need intelligence. It only needs for you talents and hard work and skills, of course. And we have a question. Okay. If getting better grades mean you'll be more successful, what about the people who get bad grades? Will they find success in their life?
Can we discuss this for a minute?
Now that you say that, we're not saying that people who don't there's still I would say, fight against their study. They're doing something to improve themselves, which will also help in their lives. This is actually the responsibility I talked about earlier. And like I said, responsibility helps you get your activities. Like if you're responsible, this helps you. Like when people mostly look for people who are responsible.
But we're not getting our responsible grades. We're getting our responsible. As we say, we need to get responsibility for the successful in our future life. That's what I get. And we're not getting our responsibility from our grades in school. We're not getting anything from the grades. We're getting our teachers, our family to get our responsibility, to our homework, but this is not about anything grades.
Homework isn't the only responsibility, yeah, that's the first thing. This subject that you're giving in, that's your whole responsibility. Your responsibility is to learn that and study and learn it, prove it to learn it. Sam.
Bravo, Azra.
What about the people who struggle with studying, the people who can't get it no matter how hard they work? you can get good grades no matter how hard.
And good grades doesn't mean that all of them must be the highest one. Only trying to get high grades are enough. Like you are working to get high grades. You are studying, you are doing your homework, you are listening to your teacher. Those can help in your future life. You can, if you take these properties properly, you can be successful. Because like you are doing your homework, yes, every day. In your job, you must do something every day properly. And this makes you, this gives you the feeling of responsibility. This is not just homework, of course. You are studying for your exams, you can work for an important meeting in your job. They are connected.
I think that's enough.
In your opinion, what do you think success is?
Success is not only money, Mahmut said this already in the beginning of the conversation. Success is not only money. Success what you want to be in the future. You can be happy although you do enough the job opportunities. You can be a doctor, you can be a teacher, you can be an engineer. This is what is success. We are not saying that success is only the assets or only the money, the thing that we can prove money to us.
But you're saying our success is about our grades. You're not going to say about grades. Our point is our grades in school. You couldn't say anything about it.
Can we discuss first? Can we discuss first?
Just for 1 minute.
Say about the grades. Our point is our grades in school, and you didn't say anything about school. You just said that is about what you have, and like you can be actor, you can be anything you want, but there's nothing about grades.
Yeah, but to be an actor, like you said, you need connections, and not every people have connections, so they mostly need to study to get to a university, so they can get a diploma, and then they can be attended in films or theaters, and like to add to the artist thing that you said earlier, to be an artist, okay, let's picture the economy and everything we have going on today. It's not easy. As an artist myself, I can say that if I don't get a degree, I'm not going to get a job or be happy or be successful in my life. And I need to go to the university for that, to get a degree.
You're an artist, right?
Yep,
And it's hard, right?
so hard.
But it's not about your grades.
It is, actually.
No, it's not about your math grades. We're not getting any artist lessons. It's not about your grades. You're artist, you're doing this, and you're doing so well. I'm going to say this, you're doing so well. But it's not about your grades. So you can be artist, sorry. You can be artist, you can be doing it in your future life, but you don't need to school for being an artist.
Yes, but I want to act, but I am an artist, yes, but the system, I talked about this earlier too, the system is so bad today that even to be finish high school first, and I need to be good at math, I have to be good at math to pass my class.
Yes, we need to, because this system is bad, it affects our negatively. That's what I said. This is one of the reasons why our grading system is bad and it affects students negatively. So, this system is giving us and I said as such as anxiety, but it's not about our grade is not about our artists. We are love doing athletics, artistic. We have abilities to do something, but it's not about your grades. So that's why our system is bad.
Thanks to both groups for their amazing arguments.
Ama bir cevap hakkı olsun. Yani puanlama duracaksa dursun da öğrensin. Puanlama dursun da öğrensin öğrenci.
We're not defending the system. It is bad. I literally want to kill myself because of it. But oh well.
Tamam yeter.
Now we are going to get the score from the judge members.
Group 1 has got 341 and Group 2 has got 340. So the winner is Group